We will be doing a formal report from this paper, May-June 2024, paper 1-1. Welcome to English Step by Step. I am Miss Wee, and here are the steps. We will start with step 1, which is to read the blurb of the text. Also read the title, Riding the Rails, Learning How to Drive a Dog Sled. In this article, journalist Lynn Marshall looks back at her adventure holiday in Alaska. We will move on to step 2, which is to read the question and underline the keywords in the question. Here is the question. If you want to underline or highlight the question on your own, please pause the video to do so. I have highlighted the question in yellow and the important parts in red. And then I've color-coded the 3 bullet points because I will color the points in the passage according to these colors. Now you are Mike, the ultimate experience travel company which advertises your expeditions has seen Lynn Marshall's article reviewing her holiday in Alaska and has some concerns about the expedition and about using dogs to pull sleds. The company has asked you for a formal report. In your report, you should explain exactly what happened during the evening exploration and the measures you take to ensure the safety and comfort of tourists. Remind the company of the different things tourists enjoy about the holiday you offer and why. Reassure the company that its various concerns about using dogs to pull sleds are unfounded and explain why you think that this form of transport is important to protect. Write the words of the report, so they will repeat the format or the genre. So make sure you pay attention to the format in which you have to write. So write from the point of view of Mike, and you will see that all of these bullet points have 2 parts. Usually the second part is the development. So sometimes you may not be able to find the points from the passage because you will have to come up with your own points. Other times you will be able to find some of the points from the second part from the passage, but not always. Step 3 is to read the text and underline 4 to 5 points for each section. Ideally, you should find 5 points. If you can't find 5 points, then try to find at least 4. Here is the passage. If you want to highlight the points for the 3 different parts, please pause the video to do so. I have done it for you here. So the first part is in pink, the second is in blue, and the third is in green. The first part involves what happened during the evening exploration and the measures you take to ensure the safety and comfort of tourists. It's in pink. So I've highlighted my points in pink. So I've got here a scent distracted my lead dog and the whole pack went in the opposite direction. Then when they were tired, they stopped and Mike found me. This is from Lynn's point of view. So when you write the report, it needs to be from Mike's point of view. So that's what happened. And measures to ensure safety and comfort of tourists, I would mention the tracker, the extra clothing and supplies to start a fire, padded trousers, and both theory and practical lessons. The next part involves things tourists enjoy and why. I have that in blue. So they enjoy the Alaskan wilderness, the perfection of eagle, the expeditions that are adventurous, the eco lifestyle, and the forest and the lake, the adrenaline charged downhill run, and the aurora borealis. The third part is about the concerns about using dogs to pull sleds. So you have to address the concerns and explain why this form of transport is important to protect. That's in green. So the concerns are unfounded because the dogs are happy, they are secured and cared for. Their health and well-being are paramount. And this form of transportation should be protected because it leaves a minimal carbon footprint. It is a traditional practice, and it may be the only escape route. Step 4 is to fill in the table. If you have watched my previous videos, you will know what the table looks like. This is for the first bullet point, which is what happened during the exploration and measures. There should be an S here to ensure safety and comfort of tourists. So in this table, we have 3 columns. We have the points, detail, and development. In one of my videos, I have a simplified table where I only have point and development. I will put a link up here to go and check it out. So what happened during the evening exploration and the measures, again, this should be plural. It's the development. And the details are from the text. So first, the main dog got distracted by a smell. This is the word from the text. I may or may not include them in my final report, depending on whether they are already in my point or not. Tourists given lessons to deal with unexpected situations. The entire team bounded in another direction. In the text, it says opposite direction. My development is that padded trousers made it less uncomfortable. The pet got tired and decelerated. From the text, it says fatigued. They finally stopped at a familiar place as trained. So this is my development. We found her. Her means Lynn. This was in the text, so it was not difficult to locate her. We carry supplies with us at all times. Extra clothing is in the text. Can make a fire at any time in case of emergency. This is the next table, things tourists enjoy. I don't know why I keep forgetting the plural and why. I have the S here. Things tourists enjoy from the text and why. They like the town of Eagle. This is the word found from the text because it's quaint, interesting, historical. They also like the scenery, Alaskan wilderness, spruce forests, glassy lake. And that's my development. That is so vast. Tourists also enjoy the adventure, expeditions, downhill run. So these are all once in a lifetime experiences, unique experiences. Environmentally friendly way of living. This is mentioned in the text. They learn a lot. The tourists learn a lot. Night skies. So this is in the text, and it's a very rare experience. This is the third table, concerns about using dog and why this form of transport should be protected. So it's sustainable, minimal carbon footprint, much better than any modes of transport in the city. Traditional form of transport, traditional dog sleds, used for years without any dispute. The dogs are happy, happy, yappy team. They are proud of their work. They are well taken care of, secured and cared for. We feed them before we feed ourselves. It's the only way to escape, your escape route. The only way to travel as well, probably, when everything is frozen. Now we're going to write a report. But before we do that, let's analyze the characteristics of a formal report. So first of all, it has to be very objective. The language should be formal, impartial, professional. It has a clear structure. So there will be a title, an introduction, a few body paragraphs with subheadings, and a conclusion. So content should be evidence-based, i.e. factual. Language should be formal, so no colloquial expressions or contractions. No phrasal verbs, no informal language. And passive voice wherever possible. If you're not sure about formal and informal language, I have a video on that. Please go and check it out.
Formal report addressing concerns about Alaskan expeditions and dog sledding, prepared by Mike Smith for the Ultimate Experience Travel Company. Introduction. This report addresses concerns about safety and the use of dog sledding in our Alaskan expeditions. It highlights measures ensuring tourist safety and comfort, showcases key features of the experience, and explains the significance of dog sledding. Safety and comfort. During a recent evening expedition, the lead sled dog briefly veered off course after becoming distracted by a scent. However, Lynn Marshall had been thoroughly trained to handle unexpected situations, which helped maintain control. She was equipped with insulated clothing, ensuring comfort throughout the ride. The sled team eventually became exhausted and returned to a familiar checkpoint. Each expedition is equipped with trackers, so Mrs. Marshall was swiftly located. Additionally, we carry ample supplies, including extra clothing and materials to make a fire, prepared for any eventuality. Highlights of the expedition. Our Alaskan expeditions offer an extraordinary blend of adventure, natural beauty, and cultural immersion. Tourists are captivated by vast wilderness landscapes, spruce forests, and serene lakes. The charming town of Eagle adds historical allure to the journey. Activities like downhill sledding provide unparalleled thrills, while the rare sight of the aurora borealis beneath Alaska's expansive night sky is described as transformative. Beyond adventure, the expeditions promote eco-friendly practices, teaching participants the value of sustainable living and reducing their carbon footprints. Reassurance about dog sledding. Dog sledding is an integral part of Alaska's heritage and remains vital for traversing its rugged terrain. This traditional mode of transportation is sustainable and has minimal environmental impact compared to motorized alternatives. Our sled dogs are well cared for, receiving excellent nutrition and regular rest. Their enthusiasm and pride in their work are evident, and their welfare is prioritized above all. By preserving this age-old tradition, we offer tourists an authentic and immersive experience, allowing them to appreciate Alaska's natural beauty and cultural heritage in an eco-friendly manner. Conclusion. Our Alaskan expeditions seamlessly combine safety, adventure, and sustainability, offering tourists an unforgettable and responsible travel experience. The Ultimate Experience Travel Company can confidently promote these expeditions, assured of their exceptional quality and safety.
So let me break things down for you. We have title here. This is optional. If you want to make it look more professional or formal, you can include this. Subheadings are important, so I have introduction and conclusion. And for the body paragraphs, I will use words that are from the bullet points. Make sure that your writing is factual and there are no contractions. So use formal vocabulary like those in orange and no phrasal verbs. Also use formal linking words like those in blue. In green, you can see that I have used passive voice whenever possible. So this is the format of a formal report. Finally, you should check your work, and in fact, you should check your work after every paragraph, not just at the end of your writing. I hope that you have found this very useful. If so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Please also check out my other videos. And if you have questions, leave them in the comment box below. And if you need tutoring, you can write to me here. Thank you.